What's up guys, it's Dane4289 here again. This time we're bringing you a video with tips on how to get better at Gears of War. After I give you the tips, I will touch on a couple of the general topics as well as tell you the story about the time I almost went to jail. Okay, uh, first tip I have to give you is be aware of your surroundings. If you don't know what's around you and you don't know what's going on, you will die pretty fast and you don't want that to happen. Second tip is know what weapons you're using. Some people use the sawed off, as you can see, which I pulled out here, and automatically think, oh, it'll, go as far as the Gnasher. It will not go as far as the Gnasher. The sawed off is almost like a melee weapon. If you're not close or in close range or close proximity of the person, you'll pretty much die. And you'll miss the shot, and see, like, prime example, got Lancered to death. You'll miss the shot, and that's not what you want to do. Third tip is know the difference between the weapons. Prime example, the Lancer and the Retro Lancer. Now, the Lancer has more accuracy, and it has the chainsaw bayonet, which means you can pretty much kill more precise and everything. Whereas the Retro Lancer has more kit to it, and it also has the knife at the end where you can spear people. When you're charging to spear somebody, if the bar is white, you will just stab them. You will not stab them, I'm sorry. If the bar is red, you will run into them and stab them. You have to know when the bar is white and when the bar is red. If you don't know, pay attention to the upper right hand corner. You will see a little bar go down whenever you're running and stuff like that. You'll start yelling all angrily like you're constipated and have to go take a shit. And you don't want that to happen. Another thing is when you're executing somebody, as you can see right here, it's okay to get the points, but don't, wait until someone else is near you and they shoot you, as you just saw happen to me. And don't stand around like that guy. Another tip, know your weapon spawns. Prime example, here in the middle of the map, on the left side you have the mortars, on the right, on top of the hill, you have the one-shot or the mulcher. If anyone gets controls of those, they pretty much win the round or the match. If they know where they are. Just like the digger launcher, if you know where the digger launcher is, you pretty much won, because there's no way to get around the digger launcher. Which isn't good, because I hate that weapon. It just homes in on people and kills entire platoons of people. And it's annoying. Plus it can go anywhere, so excuse me. Another thing is, if you're using a sawed-off shotgun, don't abuse it, because it does take a really long time to reload it. So if you want a steady pace shotgun to use the Gnasher. That way you can, shoot back to back like you want to. And know how to use the little kit thing when you go over the barriers. If you know how to use that, you can pretty much get someone dazed and kill them too. That's the only tips I can probably give you. Oh, and use the overhead map so you know where everybody is. But those are the only tips I can probably give you. If I learn any more stuff, I will tell you. As I said before, I'm not the best Gears of War player, but I think I'm pretty decent. That's the only thing I can say. I think I'm pretty decent. Okay, topic time. First topic is, why is PSN still down? It's been 2 weeks and PlayStation Network is still down. I've had people come in GameStop and buy Xboxes because they can't play online on PSN right now. I don't blame them because, Xbox Live to me is the better service. It never gets hacked. And, how about Nintendo's Wi-Fi service? That's never been hacked either. And maybe nobody really cares about Nintendo's Wi-Fi service now I think about it.
Sweet.
But, Xbox Live and Nintendo Wi-Fi has never been hacked, and they never had these troubles before. But Sony needs to, either figure out a way to get their service back up, or what they should have did was charge people from the jump instead of trying to be like, oh, our service is free. We're on par with Xbox Live, and we'll give you like good service and this that, and there. You can't watch movies in the party on PSN. You can't listen to music in the party on PSN. Like, you can you even make parties on PSN? I don't even know. But it's kind of annoying. And also, they need to fix it. They need to just charge everybody like, $50, $60 a year, instead of like making a PSN Plus like, a optional thing. Just make it a mandatory thing. That way everybody's being charged for it, and they can take security precautions or like hire the security team to, counteract this stuff, because there's a ton of people that are angry about it. And I'm tired of getting phone calls at work like, oh, when PSN are getting back up? Even on my Facebook, like, when PSN getting back up? No, I don't. Call Sony. I'm not trying to be a smartass about it, but, just call Sony. Like, it's not that hard. Pick up the phone, 1-800, I think is 745 Sony, I'm not sure, or 345 Sony, it's one of those. But, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But, just call that number, call them up, be like, look, y'all need to fix the problem. That's it. Fair and simple. And what else was I about to say? I forgot what I was about to say. But this problem needs to be fixed ASAP. I'm tired of hearing about it all over the place. My phone goes off about it. Facebook goes off about it. Everything. Another thing is, yes, I know Osama bin Laden is dead. Stop talking about it. I'm sick of hearing about it. No, I'm not unpatriotic or anything. No, I'm not, trying to say nobody should celebrate. That's your own right. If you want to celebrate, celebrate. If you don't, you don't. I really don't care. I'm just sick of hearing about the whole Osama bin Laden thing. It's done and over with. Yes, I'm glad they got him, but, just get it over with. I'm tired of hearing about it. Okay, next thing. Understand that in teamwork games, don't bitch about people taking your kills. If you bitch about people taking your kills, you only care about yourself. There's no I in team. I'm tired of every time I turn around, someone's like, "Oh, you stole my kill, bro. You didn't need to take my kill like that, bro. You suck. This ain't fair. You shouldn't have done that." Also, when you're doing executions, people find that disrespectful for some reason if you do them for a long time. I got plenty of messages that said, "Oh, dude, you suck, you need to just go back and, stop playing this game because you're a 5-year-old and, you don't know what you're doing, and you got 18 some kills, you'll have no life, and, you don't need to execute me like that. You suck, blah, 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 stop being a poser." Okay. How do I suck and how am I a poser if I have 18 some kills? And you have, what, 5? That doesn't make any sense. Obviously you're the one that's sucking. Obviously you're the one who needs to watch this video and, learn from the tips. Oh, another tip. Use the TACCOM, as you saw me do in the fraud things, so you know where your teammates are. It also helps you see better. But, how do I suck if I got 18 plus kills? Come on. Alright, I'm finished this video with the time I almost went to jail, because I know that's what you guys are waiting for, and I promised you in the last video that I would do it. Let's see, I was about, how old was I? I was about 16 or 17, and my mom at the time used to do, like, these little gift baskets for, like, Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. It's like, a little way to get some extra cash around that time. So my mom says, "Okay, let's go, I gotta go in the store real quick, grab something to drink, this and that." I was, "Alright, go ahead." She said, "Alright, stay here, don't move."
Sweet.
when a parent tells you when you're young to stay and don't move, you don't move. You just stay in there. Because you know if you move, you're going to get yelled at or put on punishment or your ass whooped or something like that. So I pretty much stood there, didn't move. I just, sold a few baskets. So I'm sitting there chilling. I look to my right and I see this van pull up on the sidewalk. I'm like, what's this dude doing? So he pulls up on the sidewalk with like a big ass Kool-Aid smile on his face with R. Kelly doo-doo butter braids, like, with shit dripping out of them and whatnot. They were black as hell, yo. Like, alright, I'm black, so I'm not talking racist, but his braids look like turds on them. Like, seriously. But, he had like the fake beard junk on and stuff like that. And I'm reading on the side of the van, license and inspections. I'm like, okay, what the hell is that? Because I didn't know what L&I was at the time. I was just, out there doing my thing. I didn't even have a job yet. I didn't get a job till I was like, 17 and a half. But I'm like, alright. So the guy says, hey, yo, man, how you doing? I'm like, I'm alright. She's like, well, is there a parent around? I was like, in the store. Oh, go get your mom or dad out the store. I said, sir, no. My mom said don't move. I'm not going to move. I refuse to move from this spot. He said, well, either you can go get your mom or I can go get the cops. So I said, alright, well, go get the cops. I don't care. Like, I'm not moving from this spot. So he gave me the grit look, like, all right, you're being a jackass, just do what I said. Like, I don't know you from a can of paint. How you gonna tell me to be like, all right, well, you need to get up and move? That's like Jesus telling me, okay, you need to get up and move, and otherwise, mankind's gonna die. I'm like, my mom told me not to move. I understand that's Jesus Christ and all, but if my mom tells me not to move, I'm not gonna move. Back then, now, like, she tells me not to move, I do it anyway. I'm a grown-ass man, but I don't care. But, so the guy drives off. He comes back. He has, like, 3 or 4 cop cars. He gets out his car. He's like, yeah, this young man told me he's not gonna move. He gonna fuck me up and punch me in the face, so, you need to arrest this guy and this and third and tell him, blah, blah. And he starts grabbing stuff. Meanwhile, the cops put me in handcuffs. I'm standing there, like, on the side of the wall. The first thing I'm thinking about is, alright, I don't want to go to jail because I might get anal raped and this and third. I don't want that to happen to me because, you think jail, you think anal rape. Obviously I didn't want to drop the soap and everything because I know that's going to happen. You can't help but to happen. So my mom comes out, she's like, oh, what's going on? Like, oh, this kid, da-da-da-da-da-da. So after about a whole argument, the cops say, you know what? His mom told him not to move, and he's right for doing that. If my mom tells me not to move, I'm not going to move. So you guys tell me, if you're in the middle of getting arrested, and you were younger, and your mom told y'all not to move, or your dad told not to move, would you move, knowing you were going to get arrested at all? Would you do that? The story's longer, but I had to cut it short because of the video, but I'll tell the rest of it later. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Later.